We hear a lot today about the creator economy, and there's also what's known as the reputation economy, and that's where I spend a fair bit of time, but I also spend a bit of time on the creator economy. So I thought I'd take a couple of minutes just to explain the differences between the two, because when you can see the differences from a content creation and content marketing perspective, then it really will, I think, clear a lot of things up, because there's a lot of messiness around the whole notion of content marketing. And so, first of all, we have the reputation economy. Now, that's the people working in that are, owners of businesses, and if you've got a professional career, anyone who's really, having a good, strong, solid reputation is key to their success. And as we know, we do live in, the trust. We live in a digital first world where trust is the social currency. So reputation is critical. And again, we're going to look at this from a content creation, content marketing perspective. So let's just, for argument's sake, lump into this thought leaders, subject matter leaders, knowledge leaders, business owners, owners of service-based businesses, expertise-based businesses. Again, those where having a reputation is critical to success. So when it comes to content, these people, thought leaders, business owners, etc., they tend to create content for the benefit of their business or their career. They are already established or in the throes of building hopefully a sustainable enterprise. Now, they tend to be customer and client focused. So that when it comes to content creation, they understand their audience from that perspective, because that's who they deal with on a day-to-day basis. And growth is important, but it's not necessarily the key metric. It's not necessarily, it's a vanity metric. And yes, everyone wants growth of audience, but really it's about having the right audience. And they use content and leverage the power of content to build visibility, influence, and trust in the marketplace. These are key levers of reputation. They enhance one's reputation, business and personal brand reputation. And this, of course, is a reputation, is a key forerunner in a lot of aspects to commercial success. And so having a good reputation can lead to commercial impact in a positive way. Now, in terms of the creator economy, and again, we're going to get into this from a content perspective, this is the domain and the vanguard of the creator economy is the independent content creator. Now, what the independent content creators are out there doing is they're developing an independent media platform, whether it's a podcast, YouTube, email newsletter, live streaming, or, they might mix and match a couple of modalities if they've got plenty of time up their sleeve and got a team helping them behind the scenes. But what they're after is growth in readership, viewership, listenership. That's mission critical. The focus is on building an engaged audience first. Now, they want subscribers, of course. If you're on YouTube, you want subscribers there. If you're on podcasts, you want subscribers there. But really, the key for a lot of them, or the smart ones, is building that email list so you can have direct communication with your audience. So building your audience is mission critical, and they want to grow it quick and grow it big. And because once they do that, then they can work out ways and means to monetize that audience. Now, a lot of independent content creators, now it's becoming a thing and people are doing it as a business, and we're going to set out to do this. But, earlier on, it was usually people who were just doing it for passion purposes. That's something that they're really interested in doing. So, but if you look at a couple of great examples of independent content creators who are building multi-million-dollar businesses off the back of their media platform, you're looking at Ali Abdul on YouTube, or someone like John Lee Dumas, who runs the daily podcast Entrepreneurs on Fire. So by building a large and engaged audience, they can then work out ways and means to monetize that audience. They get to know the audience. They get to understand what their pain points are and their challenges and the problems that maybe they can solve as an independent content creator. How can they solve those as a business? So that's the big difference between the two. Reputation economy, established businesses, people in a professional career, creating content, becoming thought leaders, and the content they creates is to underpin their reputation and to, hopefully lead to success in their career or their business. Creator economy on the other side, and it's not really black and white or red and right in this case, but this is a good way to look at it. The independent content creators, of course, in the creator economy, they're all about building the audience first, becoming a media company, and then working out ways and means to monetize that audience. Key differences between the two. I like the sweet spot in the middle. As I said, I spend more time dealing with clients and helping them create content, etc. So they've firmly got their feet in virtual feet in the reputation economy. But I take a lot of my lead and a lot of my I research and I look at and I become inspired by those in the creator economy, the independent content creators, because they're the ones that are really, as I said, at the vanguard of what's going on in terms of content creation. So if you're a content creator in the reputation economy, I would be looking at what's going on in the creator economy and learning from that and being inspired by it. And then you start putting those strategies and tactics in place that might help jumpstart you ahead of your competition in the reputation economy.